Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Check it out. It's a brown box. Recently, Flite Test had a campaign on Indiegogo for their World of Flight. Their Edgewater Park they're building basically bought a golf course and they're turning it into a World of Flight where you can fly, FPV race, all kinds of stuff. And it just came in a couple days ago. So I'm going to unbox this with you. I just kind of opened it up just to make sure. I didn't know what it was. It was just a box, didn't really have much information on it. We're going to go through all the stuff, see what we get. And in another video, we're also going to build that plane. So anyway, let's get started with the Flite Test Founder Edition Studio Wall Perk and see what we got. You know, I follow their channel as well, Flite Test on YouTube, and basically they had this funding opportunity to help them with the park. And so here are all the perks. I'm just kind of scrolling down here and showing you some of them. I went ahead and got the Founders Edition. Which one did I get? You get all this stuff up to here. So I got the engraved studio wall. So maybe in some of their episodes, supposedly you're supposed to see the names of the founders that did this perk and funded this perk. It was $300, so not a cheap perk, but I'm getting the plane here. So it's all in this box. I'm getting the plane and I'm getting all this stuff, a hoodie. Got a pass to Flite Test. So for just myself, there was also one for a family pass, but it was a little too expensive for me. And I get a shirt, I get a hat, then I get a couple of cool coins. I think that's about it. Okay, sorry it's such a big box. It kind of barely fits on the table, but this is kind of all I've done so far. And then I saw, oh, there's a hat in there, and it looked like it was Flite Test logo, so I just stopped unboxing it and waited till I had it on camera for you guys. So there's a small box here. We got some foam. This looks like some parts of the plane. Here's a hat. Check that out. So Edgewater Park official founder custom hat there. On the back it shows official founder as well. Looks like this is going to be my shirt. It's kind of a black shirt, but it also has a little bit of that kind of gray, just kind of gray mesh in it. It's not pure black. I kind of like that color actually with that gray. And there's the logo there on the front. So this is the front of the shirt. Edgewater Park, the home of Flite Test. And then on the back, check it out in big letters, Edgewater Airpark founder, and their Flite Test logo there on the back. And that's it for the shirt. So perfect, looking good so far. And then we just have this foam kind of covering up the next level. And here's the plane, check it out. Wow, they did a pretty good job at packaging this up. That's everything in the box. So I'm gonna put that box down. And here's the plane. So it's kind of just like that foam cardboard type of kit here. But if you look on the front here, there's the plane we're getting. And we got a cool logo here, FT Legacy Founders Plane sticker. Or not really sticker, but just a logo on this little pamphlet. And it's showing us the wingspan, recommended servos. Okay, so this is kind of like a build and fly. So I'm gonna need to build this and put some electronics in it. I need to buy my own motors. Here's the recommended motors here. Recommended servos, recommended ESC, 30 amp minimum. I think I probably have some of these things laying around, and also shows you the control surface throws. So all the information you need. There's some stickers in there. And anyway, that's the pack. That's all the large pieces of the plane. And then this thing we previously pulled out, looks like this is also parts of the plane. There's a little Flite Test Edgewater Park sticker. So that's gonna go with the plane there. So let's go ahead and dig into that small box. It's just taped up, small little cardboard box. Okay, so more pieces of the plane. We've got this wood here. That's some pretty thick and heavy duty wood. It's definitely not very light, but I know they test flew this plane and we know it flies with the proper motors and stuff. Anyway, there's more parts. Wow, there's the wheels. Look at that. So 2 giant foam wheels. This is like a high compressed foam. We got the plastic rims there in the wheels. And there's our landing gear. Wow, it's a solid piece of aluminum. It's pretty light, but that is a solid piece of aluminum. So there's our landing gear. We're gonna attach the tires there, and then we're gonna put this up to the bottom of the plane. A couple of more pieces of that foam board here. There's 2 pieces. Want to make sure we don't lose that. And some hardware. You can see that we have some stainless steel rods, and we have some bolts and nuts in there in this bag here. It looks like the instructions is probably going to be in this package with the large parts of the plane. And check this out, there is our coin. So let me open this up real quick. This is kind of cool. And let's check out what this coin looks like. All right, so on this side it says Edgewater Airpark, the home of Flite Test. Just a close look at it in the light. Flipping it over, that's how thick it is. And this thing is hefty. I'm not sure exactly what kind of metal it is, but maybe pewter or even like steel. It's definitely not aluminum. It's too heavy to be aluminum. And on this side, just a nice quick little look at it. Official founder. And check it out, the Flite Test little logo there. They have all over the place for their channel. So a cool little collector's coin. Definitely gonna wanna keep this in this little plastic package for a little while at least. Cool stuff. So that's what we got in the box as kind of a compensation for helping to fund their Edgewater Park Flite Park project. And so we're going to be putting this plane together, absolutely putting it together. It doesn't look that difficult. I have never put together a plane like this. So for kind of a noob kind of guy putting together a fairly custom plane, this is a kit, of course, custom made by Flite Test. So as long as their instructions are pretty good, I think it should be pretty easy to put together. And in the next video on this guy, I'm going to put all this together. And this is what the plane is kind of supposed to look like. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's a little bit grayed out on their Indiegogo page, but there's the plane there. You see Josh there in the background and he's working on it, but you see the plane, so it's supposed to look something like that when it's done. I just got to get some motors, I got to get an ESC, and I got to put some servos in it and bind it up. And then we'll go and fly it and flight test this thing ourselves. So watch out for future videos of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, don't forget, if you do want to check out Flite Test, pretty awesome RC channel, go ahead and check the link in the description. It'll take you to their channel. They've got some really fun and awesome videos, and they pretty much inspired me, really inspired me to do a lot of what I do in my channel. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the build and flight test for this awesome little craft. They have a Edgewater Recently, Flite Test had a campaign.